Hi, my name is Jeff Koehn, and this is my story. Wouldn't say that I was raised in church, but I did attend church when I was growing up. I even recall walking down the aisle one Sunday and saying that I had accepted Christ, but that was mainly because I had seen all of my friends do it, and there was really no change in my heart from that. By the time I graduated high school, I probably seemed like a good person on the outside. I didn't smoke or drink or cuss, but I was completely empty inside. And that story that Ross told this past Sunday about the broken glass really struck a chord with me, because that described perfectly how I felt at that time. I felt worthless. The one thing I really loved, though, at that time was music, and particularly rock music. I was learning to play the guitar, and I was just sure that if I got good enough and I could be a rock star someday, that would be the thing that would fill that emptiness that I had inside. After I graduated from high school, a friend of mine convinced me to go to Oklahoma State with him. Go Pokes. It was the second semester of my freshman year. I was put in a dorm room with a Christian that was really unlike any Christian that I had known before. I saw in him and many of his friends something more than just a religion. And one night, he and one of his friends were listening to a cassette tape of a live concert of a guy named Larry Norman. Now, Larry is regarded by many to be the first Christian rocker, with one of his songs, his most famous songs, being "Why Should the Devil Have All the Good Music?" And I sat there pretending to read while they listened to this music. And the music really spoke the gospel to me in a way nothing and no one else ever had. At the end of the concert, on the tape, Larry was about to do an invitation, and that's when my roommate and his friend stopped the tape and they left the room. So as soon as they were gone, I got up and turned the tape player back on to listen to the invitation, and that's when the Holy Spirit opened my eyes to the fact that I really was a sinner, and to the true cause of the emptiness in my life. And I prayed that night to confess my sin, and I accepted Christ into my heart. And I can still remember walking to class the next morning and thinking how different the world seemed. I was starting to see God's hand in nature and everything around, and believing that I now had value as a child of God. Even before I knew what the Bible tells us, that we are a new creation, I could feel that in my heart. I understood that. And it was and still is the most amazing thing to me.